Hello my friends, welcome back. It's episode 2 of the introductory scenario, Road to Minsk. It's War in the East 2, and this is a bold thrust into the exposed, tender regions of the United Soviet Socialist Republics. What a mouthful that is. Right. I have been left with a unit here under my HQ, a motorized division. Let's see if I can get some utility out of it. Kill 'em! They ran away. Okay, our buddies in the pain box here are about to find themselves in a world of trouble. Many of these infantry divisions cannot actually get anywhere useful in time. That will do. Bash 'em, lads. That's their airfield there. Let's just go and park a unit there, actually, just to kill that airfield. Border Guard detachment routed. I don't think any of these units have actually got any real movement left. Okay, HQs cannot move into unexplored squares. Neither can this mechanized unit. This is one of my long range, like super long range mechanized units, which I should probably hold on to. Do it. Okay. Goodbye, airbase. Right, we got some more infantry units here. They don't have much range, so Don't run. Alright. This front line is being crumbled at great speed. There's some surrendering and some routing going on. Let's go. That tank team has very poor combat capability, but this small reconnaissance teams are not much better, so. Okay. They can't do a deliberate attack. They should still win the skirmish. Oh, they actually held. And again. That's not good. Oh well. And again. That's interesting. So these little markers are combat intensity, and they increase the amount of movement points it costs to actually travel through tiles. So the fact that these guys have held out so many times means that the combat intensity in that tile is really high, which means that moving through it is a nightmare. And it will have to be avoided. Despite their one... Despite their one CV. Alright, they're gone. But they've left this, like, tile that's not worth moving through. That's not necessarily a problem, though. Because it's a swamp tile anyway. It's not a great tile to move through. None of these infantry units can actually move far enough or fast enough. Which is fine. I mean, we just want to clear out this area and free up these tanks. There is a mechanized unit here. At least it looks like one. Armored cars, howitzers. I'm not allowed to move it. It must have a frozen for 1 turn, okay. I was going to say it must have a special thing about it. That means I can't move it. Withdraw in 4 turns. Let's send this up here and just have a look. See if these HQs really are actually HQs. Oh, okay. There were some HQs there. Okay, that's actually quite a tough unit. But this is my sweet surrender. You can wait there. Fine. That's actually okay to wait there. Right, let's use the guys at the rear to break this unit. Not you, not you. That'll do. Let's try and get it in one go. Routed. Nice. Doable with a little help. A little help from my friends. Nice. These are barbed wire divisions. Machine gun battalions or whatever they are. They are units made of sand. Time for this tank division to bite the dust. Completely surrounded and being attacked from behind on a hill. Okay, that is some serious hardware in that. Some serious hardware in this tile. But let's get rid of them so we can get to those sweet, juicy HQs. Just sat there looking all sad. Tank division. Right, well, we'll save that for later. We have work to do. There is no resistance. You know, I find it hard to believe. Let's talk about realism for a moment, right? This is I was going to say supposed to be, but you know, many would say this is the most detailed war game that ever existed. Now, you look at this fight. You got 1,000 guys, 9 support weapons, and you're telling me that my infantry division killed them without taking any losses. Now, I don't care how poorly trained those 1,000 guys are, or how ill-equipped. There is no way that 5,000 guys with the best gear in the universe and the best training take on 1,000 guys in a prepared, defended position and don't take any losses? None? Not like 40 blokes or 60 blokes or something? I mean, really? Ah, juicy, juicy HQs. This one seems completely undefended. You didn't need these headquarters anyway. Advance! kill the enemy, Commander. There is only war, sublime war. Oh, look, it's an enemy airfield. They captured 1 ton of supply and 0 tons of fuel. You know, technically, this cavalry division could probably take this attack. Oh, they haven't got the... I forgot they don't have the AP to actually do a deliberate attack. They could win the skirmish, though, in theory. But that's probably slightly risky. Alright, I have a whole lot of HQs here. And they surrendered. Alright, that is a tough unit right there. Let's go. They ran away. After them. Wow, these guys are actually like leaving behind the old intensity markers as they go. Annoyingly. Let's just go full bore. Oh, maybe I should have gone for the whole hog attack there. Let's have the recon team pick off these because they seem to be really weak. Right, we're almost done with our infantry. We've almost done everything we can possibly do with our infantry. The enemy is running backwards at high speed. Let's make sure that this actually dies. Alright, what I got left? This infantry unit can just about make it over here. Okay, that unit just surrendered the moment my guys turned up next to it. As did that one. Okay, let's work divisions. Got one more infantry regiment here. Might get something done. Alright. What do we got left is tanks. Okay, I've got a scout division here. Off she goes. This swampy, hilly area seems to be a bit of a fiasco to actually move through. Right, now to think about our precious tanks and what they are going to do on this turn. And of course our precious motorized divisions. Let's start with this. Alright, AA battalion surrenders. Looks like this terrain is absolutely horrible. Okay, that'll do. Get in there and kill some of them. Thing is, the objectives are up here. Let's take these boys out, shall we? Okay. Oh, he's over there somewhere now. Okay, so man, these tiles seem so far away already. Maybe we should just sweep in here and get rid of all of this. It's down there. Is it really? Okay, they're not there either. The game is just lying to me about where enemy units are all the time. Which I guess is fine, but if you force them to retreat in a mad dash to get away from you, you would think that you would have some idea of where they were going. (16, 12, 3, 16, 12, 5). It's like I cannot move further forward because I can't see, maybe? Oh, I can't get to that airbase. Can I genuinely not get to that airbase? Nope. They're avoiding these tiles because they're like heavy woods and all that kind of nonsense. There's also a huge amount of swampy terrain. Okay. Let's see if I can get at this HQs. The mission is called The Road to Minsk. Well, I am literally on top of Minsk right now. However, it is well defended. I will not simply walk in there with one tank division. Hmm. Let's get here. Straight up the road. Or not. Ha, would you believe it? They are there. Got another motorized division here. Let's see if we can clear out the way. See which of these are genuine. AA division surrenders. Get 'em, boys. I can't just do a quick attack with 2 units. It's annoying. Still, it's quite a tough position. Let's just get them. Run for the hills! Another HQ to slam. Okay. That mechanized division went the distance there. Okay, there was nobody there. Let's kill the scout division. Shattered! Shattered! Wow, they took 12,000 casualties there. 12,000 casualties. Or machine gun divisions. Okay. Not enough movement to go any further without shattering that unit. What do we got? HQs. Seven points. I could get there with a tank division. Looks like I want to stop here though. There we go. come the tanks. I heard you liked Krieg, so I brought you some Blitz for your Krieg. Unfortunately, 7 action points is not enough. For a deliberate attack. I can either hit this HQ up here or I can hit this one up here. Oh, come on. Yeah, of course they held. I didn't do a proper attack. I did a friggin' base attack. That is not good. Right, that's it. I think I'm all out of tanks. The Russians are in full retreat, but you know, the infantry is too slow. I mean, you only get 2 turns. The infantry is actually too slow to get up here. The fact that these tanks failed their attacks also means that they will that their combat preparation will have dropped, and there's no time to recover it. The headquarters are going to be miles behind. Or I should say miles in front. I'm moving them to towns, basically. There's an air base there. Not too far behind, but you know. Let's move the Air Force HQ to... That's airbase size 1. Airbase size 2. Let's move to this airbase. Seems reasonable. There's another airbase size 2 there that's even closer to the front line. But I don't know if the Russians are going to do any kind of like suicidal counter-attacking. Isn't this kind of funny that the HQs are much more mobile than any other unit? So in theory, the HQs could be up on the front line. I mean, I know that they're limited to going where you've explored and nowhere else, but there's just something funny that your HQs could potentially be on the front line somewhere. Miles ahead of the rest of your army. If you so desired it. Okay, that unit is frozen and cannot move. This would be a nice place to put my HQs, is in this town. I don't exactly have defenses there, but this works team would probably be nice in the town or near a town. Oh, there's a tank regiment here that I forgot about. The lesser known Scout HQ. Oh right, I actually have some tank divisions here that are in good condition. But can't get up there, it's too far away. But I could get in here. Dun 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 dun. Okay, there's nobody there. They fled. Ah, defenseless HQs, my favorite. So yeah. Defender CV 0.3. Away this filth. I may be able to make Minsk fall on the first turn. With a little help from my friends. $20 points to get there. Artillery battalion, Border Guard detachment, mechanized division, all in terrible condition. Let's clear out the filth. All right. They got enough AP for fast attacks. And the fast attacks, if combined, would be enough to win it. But there's no way to combine 3 fast attacks. So that's not even a choice that you have. Unfortunately. Let's move that HQ up. The boys. Okay, I'm going to presume that these cannot be moved yet. And that's fine. Let's have those HQs up there. Okay, well, most of the objectives are in striking distance of my tank brigades. The real question is, how much of this stuff do I actually have to take to win? Because none of the infantry is going to make it. There isn't enough time. And they don't move fast enough. They move up to 15 hexes. as an absolute maximum. Maybe some of this infantry could get to Minsk, but it's highly unlikely. So that just leaves my hilariously overextended tanks, and my mechanized troops, which are hilariously overextended because you only have 2 turns. So it's not like you have any choice in the matter. You gotta go, go, go. You gotta go, go, go. But that is it for now, because we are well out of time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.